Alright. Alright. Get those filthy five-fingered hands up in the air, human, before I disintegrate you. Are you surprised? I can see why. After all, it's not every day your kind meets a real-life alien, and especially not one as dangerous as me. Keep those hands up, I said. I don't care if you're confused. If I even think you're going to try and escape, I'm going to fire this little ray gun of mine, and I guarantee you aren't going to like getting hit by it. What's that? You have a question? Well, I don't have any answers. None that I'm willing to give anyway. After all, what kind of questions could you possibly have? Have I not been clear with my intent? With what I am? I'm an alien. I'm not from your world. In fact, I'm currently invading it. And you disgusting stinking bag of meat, are my first victim. What could possibly be confusing about that? Huh? What did you just call me? Why do I look like a what? Pizza? I'm completely unfamiliar with this word. Are you trying to insult me, human? Because if you are, that just encourages me to speed up your demise. Now explain to me what this pizza is. Isn't that a location on this planet? A delicacy? Some kind of food you humans eat for sustenance? Fascinating. My kind requires no such sustenance, though we do have to constantly maintain our bodies to ensure they don't grow too stale or too cold, or that our toppings side off and reveal our vulnerable sources. It's very embarrassing when that happens. Speaking of which... Oh, that? Just a little something my kind have to take. It helps regulate our body temperatures, boost our natural ingredients, and keep them in working order. I should be good now for the next few of your Earth years. But back on track. I am not one of your pizzas, human. Any resemblance my form and my body may have to such an item is purely a coincidence. In fact, I wasn't going to mention this, but you people strongly resemble a delicacy on the planet neighbouring my homeworld. While the occupants of that world certainly love devouring those meals, I've never had it, of course. As I said, my kind don't eat, we conquer, and your world is the next on our list, human. I hope you enjoyed your planet's peaceful existence while you had it, because after today, nothing you know will ever be the same. You will rue the day the Pisapians discovered your world and lay claim to it. You will long for a day when we didn't know of your existence. When we... Oh, yeah, I can hear it now. Pisapians. Weird how similar they sound. At least the first part anyways. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. What? More questions? What do you mean you have more? Yes, I'm invading your planet. How many times must I say this? I landed not too far away, and your puny human have the misfortune of being the first of your kind I have encountered. And a particularly ugly kind you are. What with your fleshy arms, your beardy eyes, and that disgusting hair sprouting out of you. By the makers, I don't know how you can stand it. Yes, me. I'm the one invading you. My ship is parked just behind those trees over there. This was a fantastic spot to land in, actually, if I do say so myself. The perfect place to begin my campaign against your kind. The perfect place to begin the end of the world, as you know it. Well, yes, I'm on my own, but that's no concern of yours, is it? Again, I'm holding a ray gun at you. Stop being so reasonable. Yes, it's made of crust. I mean, What else would it be made out of? Why'd you ask? Ah, stop! What are you doing? You're eating it. You're eating my gun. Why are you... How are you doing this? You devoured it in just a couple of bites. Somehow you're even ingesting the powerful liquids it once held. By the makers, what planet of death have I stumbled onto? Don't look at me like that. I see that hungry look in your eyes. I'm sorry for threatening you, as well as your world. Just please don't hurt me, alright? Or eat me. Definitely don't eat me. I never would have come on this planet if I'd known that was a possibility. If you'll let me go, I promise I'll answer any questions you have. First, though, can I stand up? It's not good for us Pisceans to be on the ground like this. It dirties our bodies and ruins our ingredients and removes some of the sacred heat that warms us. Thank you. God, I don't know if I can look at you the same way I once did, though. Seeing how quickly you devoured that weapon, it's terrifying. I mean, what do you call those things again? Teeth? Why, they're more dangerous than any weapon in my arsenal, but as long as you promise not to use them on me, I'll answer anything you ask. What would make you think that? Of course I didn't come here on my own. There's a whole army of Pisceans floating in space right now. I'm an advanced scout. Soon as I give the word, they're all going to come flying in. They'll tear this place a new one. I kid you not. Is it that obvious? Yeah, I came here on my own. There's no invasion fleet. Most of my kind doesn't even realise this place exists. It's just, ever since I was just a slice in my family's pie, I've dreamt of one day conquering a world on my own. That's what our race is built for, after all. Conquering worlds. Most other alien species out there can't stand getting too close to us. The heat from our bodies is enough to scare them away. Trust me to find the one planet whose species actually finds that enticing. Honestly, I didn't mean to land here. I borrowed my pie brother's ship. He hadn't been using it, so I didn't think he'd miss it. But the engine blew out as I entered atmosphere, so I guess that's the real reason he'd left it. I was aiming for one of the cities, but I guess I'm lucky. If you were anything to go off, they probably would have eaten me. You're not going to do that, right? Oh, good. I wasn't certain. Well, I felt like I had to conquer this place because nobody else thought I could. They always make fun of me up there, saying I'm a few pepperoni slices short of a full set and stuff like that. It's really hurtful. I wanted to prove to them I was just as good as they are. Though, I guess I kind of proven to them, right? Haven't I? It doesn't matter now, though. I'll never see them again. There's no way I'll be able to get my ship back in working order after the way I crashed, and knowing my luck, I'll end up eaten and devoured. Or worse, my stimulants will run out and I'll deteriorate. They keep our bodies at the same temperature. The way I don't get too hot and I don't get too cold. Really pretty clever when you think about it. But I only have enough for a few more days. Really rather embarrassing when you think about it. Huh? What'd you just say? You're willing to help me? Why would you want to do that? I seem nice. What are you talking about? I threatened you, pointed a ray gun at you. Heck, I was planning to conquer your planet. What about that could possibly seem nice? You like my... What is that? Vibe? Is that some kind of slang? I don't know what that means, but if you're willing to help me, I'll take it. Now, I have this device here that monitors my temperature. It can't get too hot and it can't get too low or it decays. Do you have any devices on this primitive backwater that are capable of cooling and heating? You do? Show me them. Wow, this house of yours is really nice, in a primitive sort of way. Really tiny and cramped compared to what I'm used to. Though I guess I'm used to sharing my home with the rest of my pie family, rather than living on my own. Where were these devices you mentioned? Ah! An oven and a refrigerator. Will I even be able to fit in these? Oh, you're right. If I just tuck myself in properly, I should be alright. Oh, nice and chilly in here. Now I just need to keep an eye on the temperature and... Yep, time to switch to the oven. There we go. I feel perfectly balanced and refreshed, like one of your earth showers. Though I suspect such a thing would kill me were I try one. It's very nice of you letting me do this, human. But what's your motive? Yeah, your motive. You must have some goal behind this. Why else would you let a sentient piece of pizza into your home? If you try to eat me, I promise I'll scream. Oh, it can't just be because you're nice. I don't believe that. Now tell me. Oh, oh, you're lonely? Oh, oh, human. Well, since I'm stuck on this world, I can keep you company if you'd like, in exchange for using your fridge and oven every few hours. I mean, it's not like I have anywhere else to go, is it? Where else could a slice like me exist without getting hounded? I couldn't even exist amongst my own people for crying out loud. So, what do you say, pal? Want a slice of pizza as your roommate?